Okay, gamers, hold up, gamers. We're gonna take we're gonna take a bit. We'll see if the audio and everything is fine. Hold up one sec. Okay, I think the audio is actually working, so this is a good thing. Okay, it looks good. Okay, let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this started. We need like this okay, but okay. My mic shouldn't do weird things now. Settings changed. I think you can turn on Snapchat story notifications if you want to know when I stream. Okay, thanks. Oh my god, that took way too long. That took way too long to fix. Okay. Oh, okay. Gaming. It's gaming time. It's gaming time. Oh, hold up. Hold up one sec. Hold up one second. Okay. Okay. Gaming. Okay. Let's go. Oh, we're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. So hopefully, the audio is fine. The audio is fine. I don't know if it's fine. I'm pretty sure it should be fine, but like I shouldn't be like fading into the void anymore. Which I totally was before. Oh my god. Okay, hopefully it's working. Hopefully it's working. Hopefully someone can tell me eventually. Otherwise, that's fine too. I mean, the issue with that is basically that um, no one can hear me. No one can, yeah, no one can hear me say that. But um, oh, that's right. That's right. This we're back. We're back. No handbrake. No handbrake today. Ah, okay. Let's see if um everyone can see the okay handbrake. That's what I That's what I need to do. I need to take more hand breaks. But I'm not dying all the time. Let's see. We're back. We're back. Okay. I think everything's properly set up now. That's good. Oh, okay. We're back. We're back. We're back. Back at it again. Finish this and everything. I can't believe I never got full image of my reference, actually. I could guess how it's supposed to be done. Let's take a look. There must be a full image. Yeah? I mean, that's basically it. That's basically it. Oh my god. Ooh, spooky. Spooky time. Okay. Oop. Okay. Let's move this one over here. This is another reference. Reference. This is also, I believe, a reference. This is pretty funny. Okay. Doop. I shouldn't need that reference, I think. Yep. Okay, let me double check the audio. I should be chilling. We should be chilling. We should be big chilling, I believe. Okay. Okay. And now we just play the waiting game. See if anybody comes into the stream. This is the most fun part, isn't it? The streams, waiting for someone. Ooh, the anticipation. How exciting. You know, that's okay though, because even if I do have one viewer, it's myself, at least I'm there for myself, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, I'll ask about that. If anyone comes into the stream, tell me. I'm sure my computer is like mad loud. I'm sure. I should close maybe tabs. I have so many tabs open. Now we'll see. Okay. Oh, this your so good. Eh. Hello? Okay, thank you. I mean, my rough. Okay. Otherwise, We technically could fix this. Let's go ahead and fix this. I don't like it. Fix this. Fix this. Way too huge. Okay. We go, we go, we go. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Now this is like not connected. But I'm sure. It's not good. That's really not good. Go. Maybe you can connect it like this. I think I might just redo it, actually. It looks so bad. Yes. Okay, let me go ahead and do something a little more proper. That would be doing something like this. Probably should be this. Down this, this. This one can be bigger. Like this. Okay. That's not part of the graph. What? Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Perfect. Maybe you should just be bigger though. Thinking. It should be bigger. Okay. So make it like this and make this one like this. This one like this. This one. This. This. Kind of jank. Kind of jank, but we'll make do. Yeah, maybe should not use outline. That would maybe make sense. Oh shoot. Okay, let's get back. Nah, that looks way too bright. Sorry, right, left, left, right. Bro, J Geode. That J Geode. How's the J Geoding? How's the Geo going? uh, bro, that's epic. That's epic. Is my audio fine? I mean, it's like not good, but is it fine? Mm, because before it used to be very janky because of um, noise gates, noise suppression. I realized I probably should just get a mic, but this is fine for now. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. I don't really care. I don't really care. Ah, I could probably look into getting a very cheap mic. I don't really care as long as like I'm hearable. Yeah, because I have like my laptop is like dying. It is dying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because yeah, my laptop is like desperately trying to cool itself down. I have Streamlabs open. I have all my Google Chrome tabs, and I have Photoshop open. So it's it's like gasping for life out there. Mm. But yeah, I was working on some Ina, especially because oh my gosh, Ina's back. Ina's back. I mean, Ina has been back. Yeah, bro, for real, for real. Oh my gosh. I mean, I probably could actually use my dad's PC to stream. Maybe I'll do tomorrow because I mean, obviously his PC should probably work better than my laptop. And then um, he also has multiple monitors, so I can like actually look at the chat more easily. Yo, what? That's Pog. I'm pogging. I'm actually pogging. Yo, stop. I don't know, breakdance like by yourself or like you wanted to go ham. Yeah, I see. That is very pog, I would say. That is, dare I say, gangster. What? I inspire you to breakdance? Well, I do be schmoving, so I can see why. I can see like that's there's like clear influence there. I am like constantly schmoving, so I can definitely see why. Not really, actually, but um, yeah. Why? Why? I actually don't know why. Oh my that's the funniest reason. That is the funniest reason you could have said. For real. That is very funny. I mean, he do be schmoving, so I get why. He do be really schmoving. Like for real. Actually, yeah, they like go hard on that ED for sure. That's a funny reason, and that just reminds me of the ED, which is very funny as well. Yo, okay, yeah. So I've been drawing Ina because I mean Ina is back. It's been like the most blessed thing ever. Uh, Bro, my guy, that is very epic. You gotta break it down sometime in front of me, and then yeah, take some videos too. Once you're really schmoving, you gotta take some videos, and then one day I can use that as a reference to schmoove, have someone schmoove, make an animation of that. That would be sick for sure. Bruh. Yeah, yeah. That's that's what I've been saying. That's like the main flaw of the university experience. Not enough room to break dance. That's definitely like in terms of my problems with university, that's definitely up there, I would say. Right next to it being way too expensive. Of not being able to break dance in the rooms. It's like a close number two after that. For sure. So yeah, I've been just in because I pretty much this is pretty much just what I pretty much have to draw Ina at some point. It's inevitable. And yeah, I mean I love drawing Ina, so it's like it's just dubs all around basically. You like the lighting. I guess I do too. What is this line exist? I'm pretty sure it's not just on my screen. I don't know what's causing it though. That is this you see that line, right? I don't okay, maybe I don't know. I don't know, whatever. Yes, the lighting, of course. I did not pay attention to any lighting at all. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's tough. uh, there's definitely a line that exists there, and I don't know why or what layer it's on. I'm going through every layer. This is very annoying. Hold up. Hold up. Anyways, I was saying I always draw Ina, so it's perfect. I found what? Okay, I found it. Okay, I'm not tapping on the correct layer. But that was not it. That's literally it. Why is it not? Okay. Okay. I that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know why that exists, but hmm. Yeah. Being back has been like the best thing that's ever happened. I actually haven't really watched her streams, to be honest. But, I will. I'll catch a VOD or two eventually. I mean, I would like to. If I'm not streaming, I would definitely just turn it on. Well, the issue was like the other day I was looking for background music to do art, but then I was like, I actually kind of want to watch this stream, but yeah, that's how it is. Oh yeah, and I don't know if you were yesterday. I think it was, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's yesterday. She did a collab with Mume and an art. She did an art stream. That was epic. I yeah. I was watching it. I watched like the first or like I watched it 30 minutes in and I watched it for like 30 minutes. And I was like I gained so much knowledge. That was like insane. Uh, Yeah, I don't really watch streams that much. I watch clips all the time, but I don't really watch streams that much unless it's gonna be for background music or not background music, but I pretty much watch clips and then maybe streams sometimes. But yeah, I was watching the art stream, and Ina was like spitting because she was teaching Mume how to draw skirts and like stuff, which is what I was doing beforehand. Like I did it today, I don't know, a couple hours into my stream. And it's like looking at, yeah, actually, do you want my art lesson? Let me know if you want my art lesson on skirts and perspective. Oh, fauna streams. Yes, yes, very nice, very nice. Oh, so I suppose you do want an art lesson. Yes, I'll give you like what Eno was spitting basically. Hold up, hold up. Don't mind the Among Us. Those are not part of the lesson, but they're there. They're there. Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, Eno was like teaching a lesson about how to draw skirts, and that's like insane. Yeah, that's like is like so skilled and talented and wise. She knows so much about art. It's like crazy. But anyways, back to the lesson. For the lesson, we're looking at skirts. We're looking at skirts, and as you can see, you can probably like tell from these basic skirts already. But I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna start from scratch, just because it's really easy, and I want to show you how easy it is. Okay. Basically, with skirts, you actually I'll use this basic example to help. Uh, nope, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We're just going back to drawing it. Never mind. Basically, it's like, okay, you should start with like two different lines or circles, basically, to use as your basis for the skirt. So this is like the front opening or the very top of the skirt. And then there should always be a second line or circle or whatever that is below it that is larger than the initial skirt, the initial oval. And it should be, I mean, it should probably be roughly the same, like, size in terms of the area. But the main thing is that you have two different distinct circles, a blue circle and a green circle. And it's a way of looking at things in 3D space, basically. And the green one is always longer than the blue one. Those are the important things. And so from this, it's like I think it's pretty easy to see where you can make this skirt. basically, it's like, okay, you can just make random squiggles. Okay, I'm like so shaky right now. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm restarting this. Okay, okay. Maybe that's it. Erasing six perfectly good lines before learning one that isn't as good as you taking. Yes. Pretty much, pretty much. That's how it goes. So then you just make basically random squiggles, and then you connect it to the top circle, like so. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, that works. And boom, you basically got it. And then all you do is you like create the lines, and you want to make it from this top part of this blue oval and go down. The issue is like I don't really know where to put the lines. I'm kind of just guessing. Like I'm guessing it should go like here, probably like here. Like for like my basic guesses come from it being like the start or end of a sine curve, if you know what I mean. Like this point or this point, right? And I basically just look at it as curtains, and then yeah. But then like I also don't think you have to do it at every start or end of the sine curve. Otherwise, it kind of looks like messy. Um, but I don't really know. And then the for the lines under at the bottom of the skirt, you should like in your head connect it to the back of this blue circle, the blue oval, and like they should be made like there and like probably like here and theoretically it'd be behind like that and behind like that and probably like you could probably put one there. Accepting when something is supposed to be messy is my biggest issue. What do you mean by that? I don't really get that. And then this one here, and this one, I don't know. Yeah, you can probably put one like right there, maybe one right there. So, anyways, that's like the basic gist of a skirt. And I was like, wow, that's very, it's a lot easier than I thought. Very insightful. And that's basically your skirt, right? It's pretty easy. And then it's a matter of changing like these different ovals into different perspectives, and then creating the things around them to fit the perspectives. So like here, this is more for like a maid costume, and like the side frills for the shoulders, essentially. Um, this one is like looking straight on it, again for like a maid costume. Um, and then like depending on how large you make like the whole of the skirt, um, it changes the perspective. Like this one I made right here is like a lot more straight on, and then the ones that are larger is like more looking under the skirt, which is sus, I will say, but that's just how it is. And then another thing is like the thickness of the line, or how present, visible you make the line. I was talking about something like if you see like I don't even know the wording she used, but like sharper frills of the skirt, you should use like thicker lines or more defined lines, and for less sharp quote unquote frills, you can use thinner lines. For example, like this one, I think this one's like very defined, sharper, like this one right here. So you use something like a thicker, more defined line, whereas this one is like undefined. So you can just let the viewer interpret it or like fill in the gap, which I thought was interesting. And so you can apply like the same thing of like a shape and changing it, in different like 3 dimensions with like anything basically if you break it down in basic shapes. So you know, it's talking about like hands and having like the rectangle, and if you turn the rectangle like this way for a reaching out hand, you would draw the rectangle as such, and then you would draw the fingers as such. And I thought that was like really interesting way of looking at art, because I mean, I personally I never really think about art in 3 dimensions, so I'm really just not advanced enough. I'm like, this looks cool, so I'll like try to copy it. That's basically all I do. But okay, you were saying I can't do rough sketches, or I have to make them look amazing. Interesting, interesting. I think I sort of have that. I sort of, I think I get what you mean. I mean, I get what you mean. I think I sort of have that problem. I'm like, I don't, yeah. I mean, that's like being a perfectionist, right? I guess it's like being a perfectionist. Um, I'm just like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm too lazy to make something perfect, though. That's the only thing that's keeping me from being a perfectionist. Because like this Ina is like obviously very imperfect in a lot of its lines and a lot of his line work, but um, I was just like it's kind of I'm too lazy to fix anything. It's more like I refuse to make something that I know I won't finish. Interesting. Ah, I see. I get what you mean. I think I do that very subconsciously. I think I do that very subconsciously. Like for example, um, what was it's here. Like when I draw like yeah, actually it's like when I draw like Ina's face, I was like, okay, I have to draw the body now. I'm gonna draw the body now because I drew the face. I don't I don't know if that's exactly what you mean, but like if I draw eyeballs, I'm like, okay, I have to draw a face now because I drew the eyeballs. I have to like finish it. Like because I drew this head, I'm gonna draw the entire body now. I don't really actively think about that, but it's like something where I'm like, okay, I don't, yeah. It's like, yeah, okay, okay, I get it. Yeah, it's not as much in the forefront of my mind, but it's something I definitely do. It's definitely something I do. Uh, like with the let's see, I can find it. I go this one, which is uh, these are my feet. Why can't I see the feet? Show me the feet. Oh, it's probably because this layer is blocking. Maybe I don't know why I can't see feet. Oh, it's this. Yeah, so for like this one, feet. So for this sketch I was doing, um, I really just wanted to like do the feet because I was like I wanted to focus on the feet aspect. I wanted to draw feet. Um, and so yeah, I was like, okay, I'll draw the feet because I saw this reference online, and then I was like, yeah, this one looks really good to reference feet from. So I'll definitely draw the feet from this one. And then I saw her bottom section, let's say, and then I was like, I gotta draw this too. I gotta draw this too, right? And then once I drew this part, I was like, well, this part is like so it's so cute. I had to draw her like face and I had to draw her arms because that's like such an interesting position, and then you get like it makes it so much more like an interesting perspective, and then you get the context of her pose, and it's like so much more interesting. And so I initially started with the idea of, hey, I'm just drawing feet, and then I drew the entire thing basically, right? So yeah, I think I totally get what you mean. I totally get what you mean, and I kind of hate that I do it because it means like everything that I start, I make it into like such a long endeavor. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I kind of like the only thing that keeps me from like drawing an entire piece every time is because I like literally cannot, I literally don't know how to do it. Like, if I could, not that I don't really know how to draw like a background, but if I knew how to draw a good background, I would do it like every single time. If I knew how to draw like a specific pose or different poses, or like different props or blah blah blah. I would do it all the time. It's literally just like a limit of skill that prevents me from like going even further, like completely rendering it and everything, like making it like photorealistic. I would totally do that if I knew how to. Yeah, I was just gonna do the head, end up doing a whole upper body. Yeah, that's exactly like how a lot of my pencil drawings. I would start off with like the face, and then I end up drawing like the entire thing literally. Like actually, I have not this. I had my Instagram open. Like, I can literally show you examples of me initially drawing something, and then I just draw the entire thing. Um, Actually, this Miku one is probably it. I just wanted to draw the head, and then I ended up drawing the clothing because that's like I like it how it looks, and I'm pretty sure this one is the same. I like drew the face and the hair, and then I decided to draw the entire bottom half. Um, there's probably other examples. I'm pretty sure this Makima one is exactly that. I was like, this. I love how this face looks, and then I just drew the entire body. And yeah, and then I make it like so huge, and then it takes forever to like properly shade and render. Yeah, so I do it all the time. I totally get what you mean. A lot, see, because it's all the time. It's like I really like the face, of course, because I always focus on the face, and then I see the clothing sometimes or whatever their pose or whatever. I'm like, I have to draw this. I love how this looks. That's probably what happened with this one too. And I saw the face and it's like I gotta draw this face for sure. But I probably never expected to draw like the Booba window. But I saw the Booba window and it's like I gotta draw the Booba window. See, it's not comparative. I think like, saying it took forever is like because you know that you can make like quick sketches or like simple drawings, right? Like I just have too many tabs, my guy. That's just how I work. You do not want to see my tabs like when I have school. I literally have this, and then I have another window that has like 30 tabs of all schoolwork. You do not want to see that. You do not want to see that, my guy. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, I don't think it's like comparative at all. It's just some just take forever. And okay, that's also a thing. Like, you feel like you take forever when you like draw. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm so slow. Like the last piece you did, like how long did it take you, or how long did it take like the last piece here, or something like that. So I feel like I'm so slow. But I don't know if that's just me or that's like everyone is like I feel so slow. Because of course you see like hollow artists, or at least I see hollow artists on Twitter, and then they make like something like right after someone debuts or like after a stream or something, And like, you're so fast. You're so fast. So, yeah. I just feel so slow. I mean, even this like coloring. I like started streaming at 1 and I stopped streaming at like 6 and I didn't finish it. I mean, I wasn't really trying to go fast or like really focusing on it at all, but still, I'm like, this is really not that hard if you think about it. It should just be like simple, but yeah, because like ideally, I mean, ideally, of course, I'd like to be faster, but I don't know. I don't know why I'm so slow. That's me. I mean, actually, I do. It's because if you're the same as me, as perfectionists, we like look at everything and it has to be perfect, and then so we're like so slow because we keep correcting things and keep changing things. That's why I'm so slow, probably. Because some and the thing with like drawing with pencil and that medium is that like I'm so afraid to make mistakes because if I make a mistake then and I erase it and then you have like the eraser markings and then it's like, oh, I just wasted. Now like it doesn't look pretty anymore because the erased lines are there. Art sometimes so much time. I'm guessing an effort is not worth the pros get made. I mean, you are. That's true. That's like very true. It's the same with pretty much any art. It's like not worth the time and effort for sure. But I mean, in terms of pay, but I mean, it's just like too much fun. It's just too cool to not do. I mean, that's why I would never become a professional artist. That sounds like because they actually put in so much work and they're like so good at their craft and then they get like paid nothing and they had to like do commission work. I'm like, I don't know how you like live on that. That sounds really hard. Like that's also the issue. Commissions, like the a recent trend. I'm not like recent. Maybe over the past 10 years, like for like Twitter commission artists, it's like people are like, oh, you should definitely raise your prices. Professional artists are like, you should definitely raise your prices because people like are commissioned for like $25 or like $50 for a full piece, and like realistically, that's like nothing. If you spend like 10 hours on a piece, like $5 per hour, like that's nothing. Even if it's $100, like $10 an hour, that's also nothing for like how long they've been on the grind. It's definitely nothing. So like they had to be paid like 500 to $200, let's say, and that's if you finish it in 10 hours. I mean, if it's like more than that, oh my goodness. Even if it's only like 3 hours, it's still really not that much. What layer am I supposed to work on? I think I'm supposed to work on this layer. I was looking at this design. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. Sure. Oh, but art artists are definitely that's definitely sucks. Definitely sucks. Why? Why? Why is it not working? Am I not? properly. Am I not? Oh, I'm on the reference layer. Oh my gosh. Oh, layers, layers. So fun. Yeah, there's like, what is this layer? Let's see. Naruhodo. I guess I'm creating another layer and not naming it. What was I saying? Anyways, I mean, digital art has been fun so far. I haven't really done that much with it, but it's been fun. And like, I'm still, it still does not feel as nice as um, pen, not pen, but paper and pencil in terms of like the texture, if that's what you want to call it. But there are so many pros for working in a digital medium. Like, I mean, you literally just saw I like control. I don't know if you actually saw. I don't know if you're actively watching, but I like control Z like 20 times in drawing part of a line. So obviously, there's like many pros to the medium. Yeah, all good. Yeah, all good. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just yapping. I'm just yapping. Ah, goodness. Knock, knock. So, yeah, I mean, oh, and oh my gosh, streaming. My guy, streaming. That's like something that we have now both done, right? It's um it's an interesting gig for sure. I definitely don't like, I mean, I'm sure no one likes it, but I definitely don't like streaming into the void. It's definitely expected. But there's like I was saying this to Marcus before, but like if you want to stream and you're like streaming and stuff, and you're streaming into the void, and your like whole like motivation and purpose is to like entertain people or to talk with people, and you're just streaming into the void, I'm like, that sucks because that's the whole point of what you're doing, right? And that's why like that's me. I'm like, that's the whole point. So if no one's there, then why am I here? And like, why am I still doing this? What gives me motivation to do this? Um, because it's just like a lot less fun talking into the void. Of course it is. It's just talking to yourself. uh, yeah. And that's like pretty much the same conclusion that I came to. I was thinking about it this morning. Um, because my main gist with art, right, has been okay. Like I do art because I do art for myself, right? Like no one, pretty much. Okay, not really, right? I have great friends who look at my art, right? But no one really cares about me drawing anime girls, right? Like you do care about me drawing anime girls, right? But yeah, I'm mostly doing it for myself, right? And like, you're not gonna care about every single anime girl I draw, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just life. That's just realistic. But and so I like you have to do it for yourself, pretty much. Otherwise, you don't have any motivation. You shouldn't expect an audience because it's gonna kill your motivation for sure. And so of course art has always been this is like for me, I'm like super excited to draw anime girls. So that's why I do it, right? I'm like super passionate about doing it and like it's about giving back to the community or it's like what I want to do to show my support. And so streaming is like kind of been antithesis to that whole idea because immediately I'm streaming art for other people. How do I do this? Yeah, yeah, and so it was like the antithesis to like my entire motivation for art. And so I was like, okay, I have to think about this. Like, why am I doing this? Is it worth doing? And yeah, I came to the conclusion, same conclusion that you were talking about. I really just do it. Hmm, I really just do it for my friend. Of course, I'm not expecting an audience. Like, I really kind of don't want an audience. It's really just I just want my friends to be there. Um, because I'm not trying to get an audience, right? And I'm doing it for myself, right? Because it's like a fun thing, and it's fun to have like a record of what you're doing, like you were saying. So I was like, it would be like really cool if I looked at my art streams in like 10 years from now and was like, this is what I was doing. This is what I was talking about. It's the same reason why Marcus and I made a podcast. I was like, yeah, I got to do this for me. Otherwise, I won't have motivation to actually stream. But yeah, you're right. Like having other people interact with is what makes it like fun, engaging. And yeah, definitely like building up a repertoire. I definitely get it. I definitely get it. It's like earlier today, I was like, okay, what can I talk about on stream? Because I like probably need something to talk about, right? And I'm honestly surprised on like how much I've talked today. I've talked so much today. I was really surprised. I usually don't have that much to go off the dome piece, but like somehow I've been managing. I don't really know how, to be honest, but been managing somehow. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I say I do art for myself, but like, of course, that's what it used to be about. But like, if when you get reaction to your like, of your friends and stuff, and other people like the community, like that's like so exciting and cool. The issue with that is like then you associate like ego to like views and like your likes and like how many people comment on it too. And like if you don't get like a certain amount of views, likes, comments, then you're like, this isn't fun. Like this no one liked my stuff. And that's a horrible feeling, of course. So but I mean you're right, it is fun to see like how other people react and stuff. Um and I mean most of the time like it would be nice if every single time you did something someone was like put some sort of comment into it. But like the reality is that like people are just not gonna do that, and it's like nothing against you. It's just like that's just extra effort they have to put in. And like maybe they care, maybe they don't care, but they don't really have any like They don't have any reason to say anything. They don't have any obligation. That's the word I was looking for. They're just like a guy, which is totally fine to be. Yeah, yeah. I agree with that. Well, like on some level, I think I always have expectations, right? Like if you have like a specific person that always comments on your videos or something, like you probably will have an expectation that they will keep doing that or that they will do it often or something like that. Yeah, I mean it's definitely not about the numbers, and like I definitely learned that super fast because I do post my art. Like I posted my art on Reddit, and I have a Twitter account, and I posted on my Twitter account. I don't post everything I draw because I don't think everything I draw is good. I only I only post what I think is good for the most part. And like posting to the Hololive subreddit was like really cool because I posted my crony drawing that I did that I spent like 13 hours on, like literally half an entire day, and I got like not a lot of support, but like a lot of support. Not like thousands of people, but like I was like, that's cool. That's cool. And it's like the same thing with my Twitter. Like I post it and I get like a like, 2 likes, or like that's actually not really true. The reason I say it's not about the numbers is because um yeah. That's how Reddit is. I mean that's the good part about Reddit, right? Like there's no such thing. Yeah. The thing about Reddit is like good content will get upvoted and will get seen by people because there's like no, it's not really top creators. Um, not really. Uh, so you can like see cool original stuff from people, and it will get upvoted, not just because they're a famous person. Although that does happen, right? Uh, but anyways, what I was saying about Twitter, I said before, but I have that Japanese friend that I found on Twitter, and I'm friends with them because they like Oshi no Ko. And then I had a Kana profile picture, and so then they followed me. And that person has like not a lot of influence, but like they follow a lot of other people who like Oshi no Ko, and they tweet about Oshi no Ko all the time. And they have like I want to say they have like 100 followers only, right? It's not that much, but that's like a decent amount of like people, right? Um, and like if I make something Oshi no Ko, draw something, they will like retweet it. They like retweet every piece of Oshi no Ko art just because they like I don't know love the community. They love like Oshi no Ko, I guess. And so if I make a piece of Oshi no Ko art, it will get retweeted by them, and I know that. And then it'll get more likes than if I post something else, right? Like I posted like the drawing I did of Kaguya, and like I probably got like 3 or 4 likes. But then if I posted like a low effort like memcho like doodle, and it got like 20 likes or something like that. Actually, the same thing literally happened with like a kana I drew. I drew a chibi kana. I mentioned this on my story, and I drew like a full hecking kana in a full outfit and everything. and they got like almost the same amount of likes. And like this chibi kana took me like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. This Oshinoko full outfit kana took me like 3 hours maybe. They got the same amount of likes. And so it's like really, honestly, it's just the people you know. Like if the more people you know, like the more attention your stuff will get, basically. And like there's another artist that I follow. I accidentally followed them, and they're like their bio says like I follow other artists. I follow other artists, and I like want to make artist friends. Also, they're also Japanese. They're also Japanese. Um, and so I accidentally followed them, and they're like, if you follow me and you're an artist, I'll follow you back. I accidentally followed them. Um, but then they followed me back, and it's like, okay, I feel bad if I unfollow them. So I was like, okay, I just say follow to them. But they have like over 100 followers. Like, and again, that's not that much. Well, actually, maybe they have more. Maybe they have like 200, 300. Again, that's not that much. But like every time they post a piece of art, which is like literally every day, which I truly respect the grind. Um, that's something I said to them too. They literally post something every day, and it gets like 100 likes, and it's not that. To be honest, it's not that great of art. And like I'm sure they're aware of that, right? Artists are way more aware of like the issues that they have with their own art than any viewer. I'm sure you know that like very well. Like the errors that you make, the like, mistakes, the what is it, the shortcomings that you have in your art, like you very obviously know what they are a lot of the time. Not everything, but you a lot of times you know what they are, and you know like where things have gone wrong, but you like either just don't care or you're not good enough to fix it. And so I'm sure they know they're not like the greatest artists. Like I'm not that great of an artist, and my art is definitely better than theirs. But of course, they still get 100+ likes like every single time they post a piece of art, and that's just because they follow other artists and they have that in their bio. And so as artists, we just like support each other. And I'm like when I see their art, I'm like the same. Like, I'll like their stuff even though it's not the most perfect thing. I'm like, this is neat. I'll still like it because it's kind of neat, and like I want to support the art because I know how it feels to like have someone like your thing. Like, I know how it feels, and it takes like no effort to like something. So I would just, of course, I would just like it to support the person. And I mean, if I like really, really like it, I would like comment or something. Yeah, it is a cheat code. Like I said, it's like literally who you know is like the most important thing. It's literally not how good you are. Like I have seen, so like sometimes I not often, but sometimes I find artists who are like really good and their art is really good. And like I follow literally 1,000 artists on Twitter. And sometimes I'm like once in a blue moon I find someone who is not followed by like anyone who I follow in terms of artists. Because on Twitter it says like this person is followed by this who you follow or whatever. Sometimes I find someone who's like really good at art and they're not followed by any of those people. And like and they don't have that many followers and like that's just kinda how it is. And then sometimes you find people who are like a bajillion followers. Their art is like fine, but they must have connections or something, or um, they made a dank meme or something. I don't know, but it's literally not about the quality of your work. It's literally who you know, like what connections you've made, like how it's been spread. I mean, of course, on some objective, on some level, like it has to be quality, but like kind of not really sometimes. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I think ideally if you're like a clout chaser who wants as many followers and likes as you want, you would like do follow for follow, which is like there's nothing wrong with that, I think, right? Because like even like Alpharad was like, yeah, I used to do follow for follow on my YouTube channel, right? And like look at where he is now, right? So I don't, there's nothing inherently wrong with it, because I mean, but it's just like you know what you're doing when you do that. You obviously want an audience, and again, there's nothing wrong with wanting an audience, really. But I mean, that's debatable, I guess. But yeah. What is this layer? I don't know what this layer is. Is it okay? I'm just gonna use this layer, and hopefully it's fine. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, I point of view cake. I what is that? What what is that? Are you eating cake? Are you looking at cake? Are you looking at like some other type of cake? If you know what I mean. Are you suggesting I should draw cake? Ah, point of view cake. What layer? Correct. Onions. Onions. Shrek. You know, see, okay, I as much as I love drawing Ina, like her artist did not need to go this hard in drawing her patterns. They really did not need to do that. If I'm gonna be honest, I mean, it's like the same thing with her like New Year's outfit. Like it goes so hard in terms of the pattern. Although I'm sure there's like a pattern, a freaking a pattern. What's it called? Like a pattern template online that you can copy, and then you can just put it in as like a gradient on your thing. I don't know if you know about that, but that's something you can do. Because I know I saw an artist who did that for a New Year's outfit. And it's like, artist, I'm saving you. You don't have to draw all these complex patterns. I have this template. Okay, sure, that works out there. Speaking of Shrek, um, my transition was supposed to be Cali. I'm on the wrong layer. Oh my god. I'm on the wrong layer. Oh my god. I have to restart this part. Oh yeah, what was it I was gonna say about Callie? She got persona perms because actually, yeah, she's sponsored. She's sponsored by Atlas to promote Persona 3. Maybe you saw that. Wow. Yeah, I know that was like a pretty sick transition, I think. Yeah, I hope I'm like podcasting decently well for you. I'm trying to think, kind of not doing very well. What happened? Oh, I don't even remember what I was gonna say, but whatever. Blah, 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 blah. I was going to say something to you, but I totally forgot. So I guess I'm just not saying anything. Oh, do. I don't know if I'm ever going to finish this. Was I gonna say something about a comment you made? Maybe. Maybe I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I mean, being a new content creator is hard. That's that's it. I saw that and I forgot to say that. But I was like, yes, I agree. Not that I'm a content creator, but yo. Okay, new topic, new topic. What am I gonna talk about now? Do. I will say, huh? That's not it. That is not it. This looks fine enough, so I'm gonna work with it. Actually, I kind of don't like it. And I'm on the wrong layer again. Are you kidding me? Okay, at least I didn't work on it too much. How does that keep happening? Digital art is pretty neat. I am a big fan of Control Z. Um, in Yeah, like as I was saying, for the pencil traditional, I'll just say traditional, not pencil and paper anymore. In the traditional medium, right? It's like I was like so afraid to make mistakes, like I said, because when you do something, when you make a really thick line or whatever, if you put a lot of pressure and then you erase it, the mark is still gonna be there. And so I'm like, this is the worst thing ever. I have to be like super calculated about how I do things. Um, and I definitely wasn't all the time, and then it looks kind of bad sometimes, but that's kind of how it is. Um, that's not an issue with digital art, so that's really cool. Love that, of course. Other than that, um, like being able to like move different body parts independently of each other, and like for instance eyeballs, like moving them farther apart to fix how weird your character looks or something. Impossible with traditional medium, because if I draw something like slightly off 1 centimeter, the eyeball is like 1 centimeter too much to the left, I have to erase the entire thing. And I've literally done that more than once, and it's like such an annoying thing. And of course, as a perfectionist, I'm like, I have to do this. Before, I was even like, in a way, even a more of a perfectionist, in that I was like, I'm not erasing this because it's gonna leave a mark, and so I'd rather it just look kind of weird. and not have a mark, and then not have me have to draw it again. I guess maybe that's not more of a perfectionist really, but I used to do that, and then I was like, nah, I'm fixing it. So maybe I was actually like degrading, but whatever. Yeah, being able to move body parts independently, love that, love that. Uh, I think my throat is like finally dying. 'Cause I think I'm talking too loud now. Cause I'm talking like too loud. Although I feel like if I talk too quiet, then you can't hear me. I don't know. Let me know. Is my regular sounding voice like loud enough? 'Cause I don't really want to talk that loud, but when I was testing my audio before, I was like, if I talk too quietly, then it's kind of hard to hear. Okay, I don't I don't want to talk so loud anymore. Yeah. Oh, thank you for that. What was I doing? Digital art, very cool, very cool. Yeah, like I said, not super used to the texture. Yeah, it definitely peaks sometimes. It's because I removed the noise gate because it's like messing with the audio. But I can probably reinstall it and then just have it um so that it doesn't, because the issue before, the audio was like horrible before, because when I got too quiet the audio would cut, and that was due to the noise suppression but also due to the noise gate. And so I reduced the noise suppression by a lot, and um, I just removed the noise gate, but I can reinstall it. Yeah, my throat is actually, I can't. I'm not working on the right layer. Well, that's nice. Mm-mm. Oh, no! Don't tell me. Okay, maybe that's actually not as bad of an issue as I thought it was going to be. Hmm. Okay. Well, I'm. I think I'm gonna create another layer that I am not naming, and to see if I can do this. I don't know how this is really supposed to look, but we'll see. That is not dark enough. Why is it doing that? Doo-doo-doo. Oh, I just got the song that is stuck in my head right now is Suisei's Template. I don't know why, but it's stuck in my head. I mean, well, it's a banger, so what can I say? But it's stuck in my head. Also, I don't know if you saw, but she's releasing a new album next week. Um, some of the songs have already been released, of course, but that's sick. That's definitely sick. I don't know if you listened to the previews yet, but I mean, Suicide always goes hard, so I mean, that's that's how it is. And then also, I don't know if you saw this one, but she's going on the first take. That's what it's called, right? Or is it called first take? Did you see that announcement? That is sick. That is sick. She's going on. I call it first take. I don't know if it's called the first take, but that is like super sick because many VTubers have like done first take esque videos, and that's like the first. This is the first legit one, and that's I'm like that's so sick. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what song she's gonna sing. I'm guessing. I don't know actually. Maybe she'll sing something from her new album because she's releasing it, but maybe she'll sing her like OG songs. We'll see. I mean, yeah. Suicide, a goat for sure. My God. Throat. Yeah, the other thing, also, I don't know about you. I'm kind of asking if you have the same thing, but I like forget to take hand breaks. I don't know about you when I'm drawing, because I definitely should take more hand breaks. And I like my hands actually start to hurt sometimes, and then I don't take it sometimes. Well, yeah, unless it really hurts, but I should definitely do that. Yeah, yeah, you too. Yeah, yeah. Um, Also because my um my drawing, not posture, my hand, the way I hold my pencil is like absolutely horrible. It's not regular. It's not normal. I actually never knew that until one day I was looking at someone and they were writing, and I saw that it's like this is not how I write. This is weird. And then I looked at my hand and it's like this is how I write. I looked at their hand and it's like that's not how I write. And of course I know there's more than one way to write with your hands, right? But then I looked at everyone else and there's like the typical pencil ways you hold your pencil, or is their way that they were holding it. And I had always just assumed that I was like normal. I never really looked down at my hand, right? It's like a heartbeat, right? Like you never actually think or look at how your heart beats. You just do it and then you never look back, right? But that was the first time I consciously was like, I'm not normal. And in fact, the way I hold my pencil is like probably not good. It's probably not good. But I don't know how to fix it. So um, I I'm just like this now. I am just like this now. Yeah. Also, the other thing is, okay, I don't know about you again, uh, but when I draw, most of the time, right? If I start drawing, I like go on the quote unquote flow state, right? Or whatever. and then I draw for like I can draw for like 2 hours and then realize, and then and it feels like 0 minutes have passed. Not really, like 5 minutes maybe, or whatever. And then I'm like, oh wow, a lot of time has passed. And then I go back to drawing for like another hour or two. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, it's like I just get so yeah, it's trance like. That's pretty much it. It is a flow state basically, but like yeah, time does not exist. Nothing else exists. I'm just drawing for sure. That's that happens all the time when I'm drawing. And a lot of the time it's like a lot of time I like can't not that I can't draw, but like when I draw, it's usually always for hours. And then I don't realize it. Like most of the time I draw. Unless it's like obviously during a period where I have to go somewhere, like after a certain amount of time, right? Like if I'm at school, like during a break in between classes, obviously I can't go into the trance like flow state forever, right? But like a majority of the time, if I don't have any obligations, I literally just draw for hours and I don't realize it. And that happens all the time. And it's like it's kind of not a good thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's like how it is for me. That's how like that happens to me every like almost every time I draw. I mean, of course, not 6 hours most of the time, but like that could happen to me. That could happen to me. And then the reason why that's not a good thing sometimes is because then I just don't pay attention to my hands and then I never take breaks. And the issue is this happens every time, pretty much I draw. So I just like can't stop drawing for like hours at a time. It just happens like without me knowing. Ah, this is like not good. I don't think this is that good, but that's okay. That's okay. But I am definitely like super slow, especially when I'm streaming and doing art. I would like definitely be finished with this if it wasn't for streaming. Uh, but I should just tell myself to go faster, which is kind of just like, oh, duh, just tell yourself to go faster. But it's actually the truth. If I actually just went faster, I would go faster. Which I know is a crazy idea, but it's just so easy to go on autopilot and like not go fast, pretty much. that doesn't look that great. But we're moving on. I want to be done with this. So let's go. Let's just speed run. I only. I don't. Yeah, this is not the same color. That's a problem. Yeah, hopefully that fixes the problem. Okay. Oof. 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 Oh. Yeah. Oh, I can talk about the uh the Smash mod that I downloaded. Um, that was like how long ago at this point? Was that last week? I had no idea. That was a wild ride. That was a wild ride. In total, I think I told you this. In total, I like downloaded like nearly 200 mods, and um, I spent probably 20, 20 to 30 hours like jailbreaking my Switch and downloading mods and testing mods. That was a crazy time. That was a crazy time. Yeah. And yeah, I played online with them last week. Maybe this week I did, but I definitely did last week. And I was like, yes, I didn't get banned. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Because I mean, you're not supposed to get banned. Although there's like mods. Because the thing is, the mods, well, like they'll say you will get banned. They'll strictly say that if you're gonna get banned if you use it, because those mods like alter the models, like the and like hitboxes or whatever, right? And so it'll get banned and stuff. And so they'll strictly say you cannot use this online, and that's a general thing. And generally, if they don't have that message, they're trusted to be safe for Wi-Fi. Um, and there's this freaking Inkling Splatoon name. Inkling, there's this Inkling skin, Inkling mod that was Hatsune Miku, but it was Inkling, and it's like I gotta download this. And then I saw it said it's not Wi-Fi safe, and I was like, thank God I did not actually download this, and I was not blinded by my love for Hatsune Miku, because I would have been so sad. Because I did not see that message before, but I like reread through it, and it's like, yeah, you'll get banned if you use this, which is like kind of wild, because it's not like not that complicated of a model change. It's not like Hatsune Miku it actually becomes Inkling. It's like, you know, Inkling is cosplaying as Hatsune Miku, and she has like, the cyan hair and like headband and whatever. So I was kind of confused because it doesn't initially look like the model was altered in any way, but I guess they did. Anyways, yeah, there's like some insane mods on there. So one day you gotta come play. One day. What? Yeah, that works. That works. Is it the link? No, it's not. I don't think so. It's no. It's like normal hair length. But I'm really confused on why it's altered. But however, I did download Hatsune Miku Lucina, which literally is like literally Hatsune Miku, not just like a recoloring. And that and has a sound mod that is epic. It's honestly, yeah, that's epic. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. They explained it, but I'm too lazy to go look at what they said. So yeah, and then those are like pretty much the only Miku mods, which I'm like kind of surprised by because but oh well. Um, yeah, lots of fun skins, lots of weeb skins, which is like that's perfect. Have I thought about getting Guilty Gear? You know, well, yes. I mean, the question's yes. Of course, I've thought about getting it, but and it does go on sale sometimes. But I was like, if I remember correctly, it's not. It doesn't. It's not that cheap when it goes on sale. If Guilty Gear was like $20, I would buy it like right now. But it's like, how much does it cost? I don't even remember. Does it cost $60 or does it cost $40? If it costs $40 and like that's not that much, but oh my goodness, what layer is this on? What layer is this on? Let's play the game called What Layer is this on? What layer is this on? Oh, I see. I can't. I honestly can't. I just can't buy it. Of course, I would play it and like stuff if it was free, but like I probably should just not spend money because I think okay in I don't even know how much I have to pay for my tablet because my relatives and my siblings, my parents help pay, but they only paid for like maybe $200. So it still costs like $200, which is like an entire console. Okay, okay, okay. Go, go. So I probably should not buy anything in the near future, but whenever I see you again in person, you gotta you gotta play. You gotta show me. You gotta smack me in the game. For sure. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, it's only fair. It's only fair I get smacked around in a fighting game because that's what I do in Smash to everyone else. So it's good to be humbled. Yeah, that's okay. Gotta do that. Mm-hmm. Um, Yo, that's kind of not cool. Mm, yeah, I'm pretty sure you told me something like that before. Or, I don't know, you were telling me your rank or whatever. Yeah, that's like, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. Wah, wah, wah. Bro, what layer is this? How is it not that layer? Oh, I see. What layer is this on? How is it no layers? That's impossible. It must be on like a reference layer or something. Or I'm getting trolled. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I don't care that much. Sometimes you just have to let things go. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. A new friend even played semi-professionally and took more. Yo, that's sick. That's very sick. Take a theoretically enter that. Yeah, that's very sick. Um, yeah, that sounds awesome. I like, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it, but I see. Yeah, I mean, if you don't know a matchup, that's that's fair game. That's a matchup check right there. I've like sort of not really thought about Smash competitive, but I don't know. I'm not really. I like Smash, but like I'm not that serious about being good or the best. So, mm, but it would be fun to like face like really good people. I think. So I don't really know how good I am at the game. I know I'm at least like decent. Decent. Mhm. Yeah, that's sick. That is sick. I mean, that's what like. Oh, okay. That's what I like love about Smash, right? There's literally so many characters, and that's why I can play Smash for like ever, right? Because I like generally speaking can play every single character in the game. I'm definitely not good at every single character in the game, but yeah, that's very sick. Yeah. Although I should like one day enter something Smash competitive. Like even if it's just because Steven told me like at lacrosse they run tournaments like bi-weekly, and he says that a player by the name, I don't know if he told you this, I don't know if you know this, but the player by the name of 34 like goes there sometimes, and he's like actually really good. Like I think Steven said he has won coin boxes, if you know, like H boxes tournament, online tournaments, or at least he has gotten like very high placings. I'm pretty sure he said he's won some, and like he's actually from on Alaska, if you know where that is. It's like very close to La Crosse, and he's an Alamar player. So he's like actually legit. So I think that would be interesting, and like I've played pro players online. It is just online, so it's not like you know a real competitive environment. Like I faced HBox, who's not a competitive player, but he's not bad at Smash, and I've beaten him. Not with his main, like with his day one like Sephiroth, but like I still won. Um, and like I've I've played against like Riddle, not Riddles. Riddles is like goaded though. I don't even remember his name, so maybe he's not that goaded, or the person I'm thinking is not that great. But um, he's a Ganon main though. He's the best Ganon. I faced Ned. I don't know if you know Ned, but I faced him online. I've faced him online a couple of times. He used to be a Pokemon trainer main. He's a Sephiroth main now, and he's really good at the game. He's like top aided at like majors. I've never beaten him. Ned the Roy player. No, I don't think so. Yeah, Sephiroth. Yeah. I've never beaten him, which is like really annoying to me. But I like pretty much. Oh, I always get him like to last stock, like sometimes even last hit, right? Like my Diddy Kong versus he's like only playing Roy one time. I got him like last hit, last stock versus my Diddy Kong, which I think my Diddy Kong is good, but I think it's actually garbage. And I was like, what? And then after that match, it's like, maybe he's not super garbage. But I can go last stock, last hit with someone's not even their main, but I mean, Roy is still broken. And I faced his Pokemon trainer. Of course, he beat me. I haven't faced his Sephiroth ever. And like the other day, I faced his Joker, I think. And it's like, again, last stock. So, like, I know I'm not bad at the game, but I'm definitely not good at the game. Yeah. Yeah, you learn how to play one Smash character, you can play them all at least casually. I mean, sort of. Like, sort of. Like, if you look at, like, Marcus, he cannot play anyone casually. I'm sorry. I mean, his Kirby goes hard, with the stone. Like, literally, it goes hard. But that man cannot really play another character. I mean, he got the DK, he plays Yoshi sometimes, but if you're like, yeah, if you have fundamentals, then you can definitely play anyone in Smash casually. There's no core mechanic that you can get by Guilty Gear, characters in style. Yeah, yeah. It's I assume it's like very similar to Smash. And I think that's just how fighting games are. Um, yeah, because I mean, you just like when you have to know what characters do when you're playing against them, right? So at least on some level, you should know how to play them. yeah, but yeah. I mean, I Smash is just like so cool though to me. It's like it's still so sick. Such a complex game, and it's like also so casual friendly. It's like so sick. I wish. No offense to you guys, but I wish I could play against um better players more consistently, and like that, and it would like make me want to get better at the game. But it's okay. I don't really care that much. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How many hours are you now into Persona? Wow, 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 wow. Because yeah, I've never played Persona, but I've like watched some of it. I think like I've definitely watched like at least one person play entirely through like the first palace, and it's like I could tell obviously it's a good game, and I've probably seen like some other palaces maybe, but I definitely don't really know the plot of the game, um, or what really happens in it. I think like the bald guy is evil, and then you defeat him in the end. But and I think Morgana, does he die? Someone dies, and of course, I know Akechi and stuff. But I started watching someone's playthrough, and they just played it way too much, and then I didn't watch it. So um, yeah, and then like I probably tuned into other people's streams or their stream. Yeah, actually, I was watching Void from Void Cheek, of course, play it when it first came out. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I saw like I know there's like some sort of cutscene at the end. I'm pretty sure I watched it, and then I don't really remember what it is at this point. Yeah, 83 hours. That's a pretty long time, I will say. Um, mm, but are you like almost done, or is there like still a lot more of the game? Do you know how many hours left? Yeah, I mean maybe one day I'll play it. Like I would have played it if I didn't watch already like bits and pieces of it. But I'm sure one day I'll probably play it. How did that keep happening? Okay. Yeah, so that's still a decent amount. Why? Why is it that's no. Nah. Yeah. Yeah, at some point, maybe I don't know. RPGs are always hard to get into. They take forever. Like this, the same reason I never started Xenoblade. Well, I did start Xenoblade. Because my uncle lended me Xenoblade 2. And so I started it. I probably played 30 minutes of it. I'm pretty sure I told it. I told this to you before. I'm pretty sure. And I was like, I like the music. And then I never played it again because I was like, I know it's gonna take forever. So honestly, that's probably what's gonna happen with Persona. But I'd be more inclined to play like Persona 3 or 4. I know absolutely nothing about them besides like you like shoot yourself, which is pretty epic. Yeah, yeah. I mean, people do like them, so I'm sure they're good. But I don't know. Maybe I do this, this, and then I can go like this. Okay. Cyberpunk music and one of the things sound just like Bay sometimes. Honestly, sometimes I hear Bay in like other characters or people. Actually, that's not true. What I was actually reminded of is that I saw um, the one and only Magni Desmond from Hollow Tempest. He drew gender bent versions of the new Tempest members, and one of the members looked like Bay, I thought. But yeah, cyberpunk music. I not familiar with it actually. I mean, besides cyberpunk, the the anime Edge Runners, of course. But yeah, no, I'm not really familiar with the soundtrack. Oh, okay. Yo, okay. Um, what? It put me. I don't know. What layer can I put this on? Put it on. Has to go on layer 10. I see. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why I was struggling for so long. I'll just use black. It's fine. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, Cyberpunk though. No idea about the game. I hear it's actually good, even though it was bad. on release, at least. And yeah, the anime was good. It's like, yeah, it was good. It was very good. I mean, we talked about it a bit. Definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. For sure. Yeah. 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 I mean, I'm sure. Well, yeah, for sure. The anime got people excited about it again. So I'm sure they're very happy about how the anime did. I wonder how many like sales they received from it. Ooh, anime though, actually, yeah. Speaking of anime, I'm I'm not watching anything this season. I'm not watching anything this season. Actually, I'm gonna check the anime. I'm gonna look at what's airing this season. I mean, I did look at it, but I saw nothing interesting or nothing that was interesting to me. Oh, I see. Vinland Saga, which I have not watched. So, or at least the second season. So I did not want to watch that. I don't know what this is. Tokyo Revengers. Did not watch that. So Nagatoro. Did you watch Nagatoro? Um, this is the second season because you just seem like someone who would watch it, and you can interpret that however you like. Near, yeah, I did hear the Near anime. Yeah, the second season. I'm looking at the anime they're airing this season. Um, yeah, Near also got is airing this season. Which I mean, I know the. What you trying to say? Well, I'm just, you know, Nagatoro just seems like the character, you type of character you would like. I'm not. It's not. You know, I'm not saying anything. I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah, Near though. I mean, I hear the game. Have you played? Played Near? Watch Near? I mean, I hear it's a very good game. Uh, oh, it's interesting voice actors. Which maybe I'll watch it, but I'm not that interested in it. This another sequel that I don't know. Another sequel that I don't know. I don't know what this is. Oh, I saw this one. What's this one called? Another sequel. I also saw this one that has a cute girl in it. This cute main girl in it. I but it does not have good first impressions. I'll say that. Uh, oh, there's also this rom com which I hear people like, but like, I'm not really a rom-com seasonal watcher unless it's Kaguya. Ooh, this one too, Kubo-san, which I hear a lot of people like. Also, another rom-com, but again, I don't know what this is. This is Spy Family. Spy Family, Great Value version. I hear. Yeah, I have no idea what a lot of these are. They, yeah, they don't seem super interesting either. This one though. This one has a cute girl in it. So, oh, there's fuzz coming through. Well, I don't know what to do about it. You can boost the low end on your noise filter. Okay, what does this mean? Walk me through this. I'm in my filters. Let me, honestly, I don't know why I didn't just fix it right now. I forgot that I could do that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure. I don't know how in Streamlabs. Okay, does this look familiar though? In terms of the noise gate, this is the close threshold. That's like the low, right? And this is like high. That's my guess. I have no idea. Okay, what you said you can boost the low end on your noise filter. Okay, what does that mean? What am I doing? Yeah, this is max. So you just want this max, but this max doesn't do anything actually, right? Because it wouldn't just be a zero value would be doing nothing. Set it to not zero. So negatives. But wouldn't this okay, what is this doing? Is this making it so that like lower frequencies are not picked up? Really? It's so much better. What is this doing? The lower I go, what does it do? And put open to -50. Okay, I don't know what this is doing. You see, the issue is I set it up before, and then it made my audio like absolutely horrible. So this setting, this is this setting. I don't know if it's better or worse because before the audio was like coming in and out, and that was because of the noise suppression and the noise gate. But I don't know how it is now. It's making my voice cleaner when I'm talking. So my voice is clean, right? It's not like cutting in or out. Is that accurate? Even when I talk like quietly, like this is more quiet, and you can still hear every single word I'm saying. Right? Try setting the code value below. So you mean below -50, like -74. Okay, I think okay. That's good. Because I think okay, the issue then was probably the noise suppression. Okay, this is my quieter voice. I am talking in my quieter voice, or the voice that is not super loud. I forgot that we could like do anything with audio while the stream is going on, but I mean, hopefully it's better though. Well, that's good. That's good because yeah, I think I think the noise suppression before was too much. Because I set it up like I don't know the last time I streamed, so I didn't. I think I must have followed some tutorial or something, but it's too much. Uh, well, that's good. I mean, I'm trusting that it sounds better, unless you're just trolling me. But I'm assuming you're not trolling me. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sure. Thank you. This I see. Ah, isn't that? That's. I see. Ah, okay. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I know you're not trolling. I just. That is very epic. That is very epic. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. Ah. I mean, hopefully it's like fine forever now. I'll definitely go back and like listen to the stream. Actually, I mean, okay, I just listened to the stream. Yeah, I mean, it's good, good, like as good as it can be. Yeah, yeah, that's what I did. What is the ODC? I'm sure there. Oop. Mhm. I also, uh, I also like don't know how to use like most things in terms of the digital tools. Like um, layers, I definitely am not familiar with in terms of like the different types of layers that you can do. Sounds good. Sounds good, my guy. Have a good night. Have a good night. Hopefully, I finish this. Hopefully, I finish this. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for also fixing my audio issues. Very pog. Okay. Well, here needs to be bigger. I mean, that kind of doesn't really not really good. Sure, that will work. Yeah. Oof. Okay. So finish this. Honestly, the big thing though is you see like this portion and this portion. It should probably be more curved because you want to create the illusion that um the hair is like such, not just like straight down, which is how it was before. So, oh, that's fun. I need to make the line a bit curvier. For now, it's kind of whatever. I mean, that didn't really fix it, actually. Because the thing is, you also need to curve these lines. I don't know. I mean, that kind of works. Not on the right layer. It's fine. That's okay. That's interesting. I wasn't working on the right layer. Oh my goodness. This is like taking way longer than I expected. I mean, to be fair, I have been very slow for no good reason, but this is still taking me longer than I would have liked. Oh, I'm actually kind of exhausted. I did not need to do that. Oops. Okay, so not that. Here, we want to curve our lines in a little more. Like such. And like here. And that looks better. That looks slightly better. And that's the type of detail that I think no one actually cares about. But I did it anyways. I did it anyways. Absolutely, like no one would notice the difference if I didn't change that. But I did. But I did because I noticed that. So, fun for me. And like honestly, this should look probably a lot less messy than it currently looks. But it's okay. It's okay with the way it is. This is also a horrible, horrible like line curve. But anyways, again, no one probably cared. Um, hmm. Yeah, no one really cares. Okay, this looks fine. This looks fine. This looks alright. I don't know. You see this like white piece, right? See the white piece right here? I'm trying to create like this right here, where there's like no hair. But if you look here, this is like obviously at the very end of the shoulder, and then it shows another hole here, and so then so you get like the idea that this strand is on this part of the shoulder, and a separate strand is there. Here though, it really just looks like I forgot the color. It's not what I'm going for. And like if I had these tentacles in the back, because that's what they are, it'd be easier to show that they exist. But um, now it just looks like nothing's there. There's something supposed to be there. Mhm. Okay. Um. So with this, I need actually take a look at this. You actually layer 10, layer 12. What is this layer? It's the eyeball layer. Okay, we will just go like this. Okay, that's fine. And erase, erase, erase. Oh God, I'm tired. Actually, though, if you use this color, you can actually suggest that it's supposed to be behind. But actually, I've kind of solved my issue. That works. That works. I'm happy about that. And then here you see part of an armpit. fill that in. And then this can go here. I did that spec. It's pretty frustrating. Okay. And then here, so bright. This Ina is so bright. This Ina is also pretty bright. This Ina, not that bright. Okay, hold up. Let's see if I want to make a skin tone change. I'm kind of thinking I want to make a skin tone change. I can actually use another layer for this, right? Yeah. Let's try that. Oops. Wow, looks cool actually. But it should look more like this. She just looks so pale though. But maybe that's just how she looks. I mean, that's kind of fair. And I like this better. It's okay. Cute. Cute. Okay. It's good. Ah. Okay. Let us take a handbrake really quick. It's important. I should do that. Let's take a handbrake.